Hi, and welcome to this new video, which is part of the series of shadow work for awakening humans. If you want to see the other videos, you can go on my playlists and see the whole series. And today we're going to talk about a very interesting topic, golden projections. So we're going to talk about how do we re-own what's good about us that we disowned during our trauma. So sit comfortably and enjoy. So a golden projection is when you compare yourself with someone else because you see in that person something that you like about them that you think you don't have within yourself. So it can be a personality trait. For example, you see that others are confident and you're not. And it can be also an achievement. How are they able to achieve this and I'm not able to? So golden projection is really happening because when we go through trauma, we go through so much difficulty that we tend to focus on the negative, to focus on what's bad about us. And in the process, we forget about our good parts. We forget about our positive traits. And to give you an example of golden projection, for example, when we go through trauma, we lose confidence because it's so difficult. We lose our inner resources. We don't know what to do. We don't know how to behave, right? And because of that, we lose the confidence. And then when we see someone who is confident, we see in the other person our own lost potential. We see people around us that are confident, and we're wondering, why can't I be confident? And that's because your confidence is always already there, but it has been suppressed. You disconnected yourself from it. So this is what causes the golden projection. Now, to really understand, it's a projection. Again, if you didn't see the video on projections, I encourage you to check it. But projections work in such a way that it's very important to not be blind. What you see outside is inside of you. The potential you see in others is an attempt to see your own potential. So what's very important when you notice yourself admiring a quality in someone or trying to get something that other people have is to notice that you're projecting this and re-own it, going back to yourself. It's your own kind of filtering of reality. It's your own thing that you miss in you that you wish you had. It's not about them, it's about you. That's very important. So, that being said, what are the steps that you can use in order to re-own a golden projection and find back this good quality about yourself? Well, first of all, is to take a standpoint that is a bit more objective and see that it's actually possible that you can feel confident or that you can be generous or whatever quality you're projecting. If you look at it objectively, you're human. You have the capacity for being confident. And most likely in your life, there were some times where you felt confident. So it's important to not be stuck in our negative loops and believe our thoughts that say that it's not possible. Just take a step back. Okay, it is possible. Objectively, at least, even though it doesn't feel that way. And now that you took a step back, the second step is to dig into the projection and really understand what it is that you're searching. It's important because sometimes there can be a little bit of confusion. For example, if I say, oh, I like this person's confidence, you might think that this is something you disown about yourself. It's about the confidence. But maybe it's deeper than that. Why do you like the fact that this person has confidence? Maybe because this person has easier relationship. It's easier to make contact with people. And why do you like this? but maybe because it allows this person to connect with people. So is it confidence that you're looking for, or is it the capacity to connect with others? You see, so you have to take it from where it is and try to question it, to dig to something a bit more deep if you want to really have a deep shadow work. Don't stay at the superficial layer. Try to go to a deeper layer until you find yourself at a place where you cannot go deeper, where you're at the maximum of the depth. This is what I recommend. This will make the inner work more powerful, also more intense. So if you want to go that deep, just know that it's going to move things even more within you. But that's my recommendation, because if we don't go deep, we cannot really transform at a great kind of pace, if you will. We'll stay stuck for many, many years, and we don't want that, right? We want to be free. You go deeper, and then you find the kind of the root, okay? What is it that you're trying to embody, to feel, to have, that the other person has and that you don't have, that you don't embody, that you don't feel, right? And once you found that thing, you're going to ask yourself, when did I start to lose touch with this in my life? So try to go back in time and find the moment in time, or the multiple moments in time that started to push you to suppress this part of your personality. And from that place, ask yourself a powerful question, which is, what was this useful for? What was useful about suppressing this quality within yourself? Was it useful because you could get more accepted? Was it useful so that you could survive something? Was it useful so that you can appear a different way to please others? Was it useful so that you could face a contradiction that was happening in your life, in your relationships? And now that you find the use of this, you're understanding the underlying mechanism that pushes you to suppress this part, to suppress this quality. You didn't suppress it out of the blue. You suppressed it for a reason. You suppressed it because it was necessary. It was useful. Most of the time, it's just because you had to survive, and you had no choice than to accept this and do this. But yeah, from that place, now you're clear on the mechanism, you know how it works. So ask yourself, can I reclaim this now in my life right now? Can I reconnect with this? And it's very simple. You just give yourself the permission to get in touch with this. You don't need to think about it. You don't need to make a strategy. Just look internally and go inward with a sincere wish of reconnecting with this forgotten part, this forgotten trait. Can you do it? And as you do it, you can notice, if you fully allow yourself, that you have that within you. Yes, it's not in others, it's also within you. And that's the beginning of the healing of this golden projection. And then what I recommend is that you meditate for some time on this specific thing, and teaching your mind to reintegrate this, training yourself to go back into this trait and to not suppress it, to allow it to be here, and then integrate it in your daily life. So for example, for confidence, get in touch with confidence inside. Don't try to understand, don't try to think about it, just a sincere wish in your heart. Yes, you can access confidence now. Stop suppressing it. Realize that there is a mechanism within you that is trying to push it away, which causes you to project and think it's in others. Be aware of this mechanism and don't indulge yourself into it. Stay present and stay with the quality. And then go on with your day and sometimes pay back attention to it. And then go on with your day and sometimes just pay attention to it. keep cultivating it. That's how you reintegrate it. So yes, that's all for today. I hope it's clear. I hope it's useful. If you have questions, you can put a comment and I will answer you. And if you want to do that with me, you can check the description and work with me. We can do that together. It's much more easy and much more powerful than doing it alone. And you can also join the community. I'll let you check the links. They are all in the description. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.